It's the right move. It is the right move. So, guys, welcome to what was an unlikely emergency hangouts. Guys, it is confirmed. Lionel Messi has done a LeBron. Lionel Messi is going to take his talents to South Beach. He's going to take his talents to the land of Jimmy Butler, and he will join Pogba and your boy Neymar, who are actually already there right now. So it is what it is. So we're going to delve into why, personally for me, why I believe that this is the right decision. And this is something that I talked about saying that. So this was months ago. I said, I think that Messi to the MLS works and will be the best decision. We're going to be talking about how you reject 1.2 bill. And we're going to talk about generational wealth.
Sorry,
so we're going to talk about
HH, it's 1.5 billion now. They just came in with a new offer.
Wait, hold up. They're still offering him?
Yep. Al Hilal are trying to go for 1.5 billion now.
Shit. Yeah, signed that. He hasn't lived the country. He hasn't lived the country yet. That's still in Europe.
Look, see, my thing though, we're gonna talk about, because my thing is that there is going to be a Messi descendant who is going to try to kill Leo Messi. So because there's going to be a Messi descendant living in a trailer park in 2090 says that you bum. You rejected generational wealth, and now I'm stuck in a trailer park on freaking Netflix. So we're going to talk about that Messi descendants in the year 2090. But we're going to talk about the World Cup in America. We're going to talk about the American market. We're going to talk about Hollywood. We're going to talk about Miami. We're going to talk about all of these things. Shout out to Mara Gigielli. We're going to talk about all these things, and we have to talk about Barcelona, because I'm seeing some strange, weird stuff. Because Barca fans, I'm sorry, you can't begrudge him. No, he didn't owe you anything. So we basically we will get onto all of those things as soon as possible. So guys, remember, guys, this is the emergency angle. We're going to talk riff-raff back and forth. Like the vid, subscribe if you need, please send in your super chats. If there's anything you want to add into the show, please send in your super chats. Your super chats and your dubs help to keep the channel growing, and I thank you for your patronage, man. So guys, look, man. So let me just go a general thing. So I mean, Mike, is this a good move? I think this is a good move for Messi, taking everything into account.
Can you share my screen, please?
Oh, okay.
So this is Inter Miami Stadium.
Ooh.
I think Ibot have a better stadium than this. Maybe even Luton Town have a better stadium than this. Overall, if you're an American or Canadian, obviously you have a lot of American Canadian subscribers. They're loving this, bro. Whether it's in Toronto, think about this. Messi's going to play in Salt Lake City. He's going to be playing in Cincinnati, Ohio, Nashville, Tennessee. These are just some of the cities that the MLS play in. I think overall, it's advertisement and smart marketing for Messi. Now, we could see something crazy that Al Hilal just say, bro, here's $3 billion and take it. I wouldn't be shocked by that, because the Saudis, they mean business right now.
No,
and they're not going away.
They're trying to spend $20 billion.
Here's the thing, though. The issue with that, Mike, is that for everyone is that I feel that if he already rejected 1.5 bill, I don't think there's anything they could offer.
Yeah, I think he's...
Because do you know what I think it is? it's not about money. I think it's about his wife and kids.
I think that's what I'm exactly thinking.
I don't think he wants to live in Saudi.
No, long term.
I think for Messi, he's not bothered. But I think his main thing is that there's nothing you can offer me. My thing is that what does the wife and kids want? And for them, I just believe that Miami, no language barrier, Spanish speaking, and the lifestyle. Yeah. So that's America. Exactly. So I think for them, they're like, we'd rather live in Miami than live in Saudi Arabia. I think Saudi Arabia is just too distant culturally from Spain. Was that Spain and Miami? There's a lot of similarities.
Yeah. Different from
It's also close to Argentina.
It's a long flight. Come on.
She might regret that choice though.
Okay. But Mike, I mean, do you see the logic there?
Of course. Look, Miami is basically a Hispanic town. I've been there. Have you been there, HH?
It is.
To go there. No, bro. I told
You've never been to Miami. Oh, HH.
No, I mean, I've been to ATL. I've not been to Miami.
Oh,
but no.
Wait till you go to Miami. You're basically in South America. You got the Cubans, the Ecuadorians, the Venezuelans, everybody.
The beach.
You need to speak Spanish there.
The beach.
Spring break.
That's what I say. Like, Casey, I'm thinking there is a Maria Gigielli tax there. Okay, do your Googles. There is a Maria Gigielli tax.
Okay, relax.
Stop.
Relax.
No. So my thing though is that look, see, I just I think that because this is what I said months ago. For America, this is great because you're going to generate so much buzz for Copa America. Because literally, is it 2 years? How long is the contract? Does anyone know? It's gonna let's put it this way. It's
3 years.
At least a minimum of 2 years. So let's say worst case scenario, you're there till 2025. That's a year before the World Cup. So you're going to generate so much buzz having one of the greatest players playing the MLS. It is just going to it's perfectly timed for the World Cup in America. So it's because
it's too perfect for them.
Here's the thing though. The money he's making, forget about that switch. Who cares? Like someone said that, Inter Miami last year, so crap. Guys, I don't think you get it. Messi is done with competition. Now it's about let's just enjoy ourselves, have fun, family stuff. And guys, when you see the sponsorships, the advertising, the promotion that's going to happen in America, the land of freaking Hollywood, it's going to be freaking insane.
HH, he's also getting ownership of Inter Miami.
Yeah, Inter Miami.
I know something about the Apple deal.
And the Adidas,
Apple are involved as well.
He's also getting...
Wait. Let me come to AK then Casey. AK.
I also read that he's getting a share of Apple revenue because Apple does the MLS stuff now. He's getting a share of Apple revenue from that, and he's getting Adidas profits from his arrival. And Adidas is the US is Adidas' biggest consumer market. So it's not, apart from wages, he's making bank here.
Yes.
Yeah.
4 years. 4 years. 50 yeah, but that's just for the MLS side. That's for the sponsorship.
Sponsorships make it
the
huge.
Base. That's the base, and then the rest is ownership generated from Apple, and then what is it, Adidas. That's on top of that. It doesn't include those deals.
He already has a lifetime contract with Adidas, so it just became even better now.
Yeah. So okay. So Zeman, do you feel? Actually, where were you with the whole Messi coming back to Barcelona?
No. You remember what I said? I said I was one of the people that was in favor of him not coming back. I said we need to move on from him. That was so for me it makes sense from a if you're looking at it logically, these emotional Barca fans that are so attached to Messi,
like Casey,
to the point where they can't think anything else aside from him. It probably hurts them the most. But for me,
because Zima, do you know what's crazy? There were Barca fans who were calling this is Lionel Messi's father, called him like a leech. Who are you? Good for nothing. You're only relevant because your son gave you money. It's like, bro, this is this man's father.
Those Barca fans are deluded.
My thing is, although it made sense for Messi to come back from a financial standpoint, I just thought that it wasn't for me. It's just it didn't make sense how we were gonna do it in the sense of how fast we were gonna do it. I mean, there's a lot of exits that have to happen. The logistics just didn't make sense for me, and I know that Barcelona doesn't move smooth. But my only concern is that with Laporta and how political this Barcelona is, they're most likely going to try to go for a juggernaut again and try to sign someone because they're going to be reactionary. I hope the club doesn't go that way. I hope they look for a CDM and a right back and actually try to make a competitive team. But at the end of the day, I think from Messi's standpoint, I think this is a wonderful deal for him. I think this is great. It's either this or Saudi, which is going to pay you 1.4 billion or something like that. But for me, like the MLS, man, it's like, I mean, he's, you know, eventually he'll come around.
Ziman, you can't just say that and move on. Ziman, how do you reject 1.4 billion?
That's what I'm saying, bro.
He's getting close.
No, but can I speak on that though?
Antonio, no, he's not. Antonio, he's not getting.
You say he's getting like 1.5 bill.
You don't know that
from MLS.
You don't know that. No, not from MLS, but the side deals. The side deals. You know the Saudi.
If they are, as Mike Jojo said, they're upping up to 2 bill, which could be 2.5.
No, we don't know that. But the Saudis,
benefits of the deal.
Anything that's put it this way, Saudi Arabia say, look, whatever you're offering, we're going to give you 4 more plus oil refinery.
Well,
the Saudi deal was a package.
Antonio.
I don't know if this is true, but I read a report or something that said that like within the next 3 years or 2 years, the Saudi League, they want to spend like about 20 billion. So if they want to put up Messi's deal, they easily can because they have 20 billion to go for. But I don't think he's going to Saudi. It's over. He's definitely going to it's Miami right now.
Wait,
okay, let me come to Casey then, Kenny. Casey.
Yeah, but this whole idea that he's not getting more money in US, I think it's just wrong. Like Apple, I think is worth like 2 trillion or something like that.
Yeah.
Bro, sorry, actually 2.8 trillion. Bro, they're giving him some Apple shares. You don't think they're gonna
and Adidas shares and Adidas.
Yeah, bro, come on. And they're giving. I think they will make him part owner of Inter Miami.
Wait. Yeah. But Casey, hold up, Casey. Casey, you said that you want Messi back because Rafinha makes your eyes bleed.
Yeah,
what is your response to this?
I mean, it's a bit sad, but like it's for personal reasons. It's better he's coming to Inter Miami than
Casey burned his grass as when he heard about the music.
Wait, hold on.
He smoked it, not burnt it.
Yeah. Wait, how do you mean for personal reasons? What do you mean?
Oh, I can watch him now.
Yeah, to be honest with you, that's one of the things I'm actually excited about, man.
Yeah,
I can go see him again.
No, that's that's what I said because what I said on my reaction video is that for those like Barca fans who live in America, you can now watch
this. This is a win. This is a dub.
So it's a dub.
As soon as he's coming to my hometown, I'm buying them tickets. I don't care how much is it. I'm buying them. It is what it is.
I mean, within a state near mine.
Put it this way. I don't think there's been a player of this stature come to the MLS since Pele. Unless I'm wrong.
What about Beckham?
I don't think there's been a player
of this stature come to MLS.
In terms of popularity, you could argue Beckham maybe because Beckham was. I'm not saying
no. Beckham is nowhere.
Casey, Bex isn't a football player. I'm talking about football.
Oh no, yeah.
I'm not talking
in
about
terms of
unless I've not seen this since Pele. You know, so because here's my thing though. It's going to be very difficult to pierce through the NFL markets. That's never going to happen. What this is about is generating a buzz ahead of the World Cup. Like Copa America is just like a nice primer.
It's not only that, Tabo. You know, we discussed about the Vision Pro, right? I think what they're trying to do is basically like show those football games on that. So you can literally see Messi when you're watching.
Casey, how many people can afford?
Yeah, I mean, I know, like just like a start, like basically.
I mean, Casey, I know you can afford 3,500. I can't. Okay, wait. AK, let me come to you, then I'll come to Barry and thingy. AK, talk to me.
Wait, does Florida have income tax? Is it? Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I think they're one of those guys where like the tax is cool.
They have low income tax. They have like a low income
because
tax.
I still don't understand. That Saudi deal is 1.2 billion all in cash. I don't understand.
No one wants to go to Camel Liga. No one wants to go to Camel
No,
Liga.
yeah. Man only speaks Spanish. You think he's gonna stay there for the next 2 years of his life?
No. See, my thing though is look, and this is what I always said. I feel that Messi, he's good financially. He's good. Now, you see, there's a thing about being really good financially and generational wealth, which is that, this is money that can help us for generations. So I don't think Messi has that generational wealth where
What?
Messi in 2019?
No, HH, he does.
He does. Man
He
has a
has
lifetime deal.
generational wealth.
Man has a lifetime.
No, no,
Not as
Man has
big
a
as
whole
you.
lifetime deal with
When I
Adidas.
say
You think he
generational
doesn't have
wealth,
generational wealth?
when I say generational wealth, I'm talking about in 90, 80, 100 years time. That's Messi in 100 years time is going to be good.
Yes.
Generational wealth.
HH
No, generational
still
wealth
be good.
is it Saudi Arabia deal?
No, HH
This
is
Saudi
Nah,
Arabia
nah,
deal.
nah,
deal.
No,
This
no,
Saudi
no.
Arabia
His
deal plus what he
ancestor
already has.
200 years. His ancestor 200 years would
Yeah,
be good if he took the
man's
Saudi
Gucci.
deal. But in 100 years,
Yeah.
his ancestors still are probably going to be living off well, HH.
Yeah,
No,
I got
you mean descendants.
the
People
brand.
keep switching it. You mean descendants. You mean
Yeah,
descendants.
sorry.
Yes,
Sorry,
yes.
sorry,
No, but
sorry.
From his great grandkids are still gonna be good. Like my man
Yeah,
is
All
set.
right,
Like,
Kenny.
he's set for life.
If Julio Messi in 2070 is on welfare, I will remember this conversation.
Come on,
You know how rich he's gonna be. He's gonna go to his ancestors are gonna be able to go to the Avatar state, man, and collect that money.
See, man, it's descendants. What do people call switching it? It's descendants. Not ancestors is before. Descendants is after.
They both made it.
No, but the guy, where is so much from football? The sponsorship, man has a lifetime deal with Adidas. Like, come on, man has stakes in. This guy is made like this guy is he has generational wealth already. With or without the Saudi deal.
I mean, Barry, what kind of impact do you think this will make in America? Him coming to Miami.
Oh, it's big, man. It's big. As you said, this is probably like the best player and the most like how can I say it? Yeah, pretty much the best player that has came to MLS since Pele. So it's big, you know, and also social media. It's gonna gain traction. Americans are gonna know more about Messi, his story, and everything.
But how much do you think it will shift Americans' attitudes towards football? Him coming.
Well, you have Copa America in a year, I think, and you have also the World Cup, and these competitions are already as big as we talk about it. So imagine what it's going to be like in 2026 in America. As you said, in 1994, it was big, but imagine now with the technology, the social media is going to be probably the biggest sporting competition ever. You know, even if you look at the other World Cups, we had great World Cups, but I truly think that 2026 is going to be on a different level.
Yeah, actually, no, that's actually true. Like, bro, because my thing, especially if Apple is coming through and everything, bro, I think 2026 is going to be mad, man. I think that World Cup is going to be insane.
And the infrastructure, the US has the infrastructure too,
and the money, and also, and I'm sure Apple are probably going to do something for that World Cup as well. So that World Cup is going to be insane.
Everyone will want to have a share of the pie. And for Barca, I'm one of the fans that said I didn't want him back because Barca and Messi are moving in two different directions. You have Barca who are still rebuilding. We just won the league, and it's better for the team to build, get some new players into the squad, fullback, midfielders, proper wingers, and just to get better overall. And for Messi, he's at the twilight of his career. He doesn't have really anything to play for.
Hold on, guys, let's actually address this. Is interesting. So, do you think that because he doesn't really speak English and doesn't really have the kind of media image that Bex has, that will go against it? So, do you think that the impact of just as a sport?
No. People know Messi in the US. I mean, they might not know him like that, but they know, oh, this is. I mean, first off, the World Cup just happened. Everyone saw him win that. And not only that, like, he doesn't speak English, but there are tons of people in the US who speak Spanish, though.
You see, what is this? You see, the amount of stuff I've seen, this is the end of the era.
Bro, it's the beginning of a new era. It's the beginning of a new
era ended at the World Cup. So, oh my gosh, the end of the era. End of Ronaldo and Messi, no more. Because
I think people are not
for this thing to continue.
I think people are not. These guys are 35, 36, just because they perform. Usually people at that age, usually they're done retiring just because they're still good enough to perform. Like these guys are old. Let them.
And everyone else at 35.
Because people were like, oh my gosh. You see, I feel all those reports about Messi still wanting to stay in Europe and everything, I don't think they were as true as people said. I think that for Messi specifically, look.
It was Barcelona.
He wanted to go back to Barcelona. I really believe that he wanted to go back to Barcelona, but it just wasn't feasible. Because I think they said like there's a law against playing for free. So you can't play for free, you know.
No, but HH, Barca wanted him to wait till August to sign. And I don't know if that's true, but the rumor was that they wanted him to wait till August. Because the problem is that the viability plan or whatever that Barca were doing, is that it got confirmed, but you can't do anything till you actually sell the players.
I know, but
and
also,
if they got Messi, they couldn't guarantee his signing.
But here's that. Another thing that I read was that he was like unsure that, okay, if I do sign, are we not going to come towards another financial mishap
what if it's like
again?
2021 again? I think that's what he was scared of. It was like 2021 maybe all over.
I swear last year Dani Alves played for 150K a year last year when he went to back to Barca.
150K a year?
That's a true that's a the guy that loves the club right there.
Hold on.
Messi
I don't know. Danny needed the money.
Hold on. Let me come to SJ. SJ, what are you saying, bro? Your reaction to this news, man, SJ?
Yeah, I think this is a good move for all parties. I think we all don't even understand the situation of FC Barcelona, the financial situation. We can't even register Gavi right now. Gavi can leave for free if he wants. He does not want to leave, but he can leave for free. We can't even register him. So we couldn't have ever signed Messi, even on 25 million salary, which was rumored. I think this is a good move for Messi for financial reasons, for the reasons in America. But I think I want to talk about Barcelona issue. We still have to clear 40 million of our wage bill to actually sign any player, even Gundogan. We can't even sign him. We can't register him. So the financial situation did not allow Messi to come, and I am happy Messi hasn't come. For sporting reasons, it may have made sense for 1 year, but I think for financial reasons, it made no sense. Yeah.
Are we that down bad financially, man?
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
100%.
100%.
Actually, have you guys read this thing? I don't know whether it's true that they may loan him to Barcelona.
No. I don't think. To be honest with you, if you're looking at it from their standpoint, why the hell would they want to loan up a marketable player?
This makes no sense.
It makes no sense.
I think the seasons maybe like I think Henri did it when he was like he had the break and then he went back.
Yeah, but that's Henri. This is different from
Messi. Maybe Messi can do like a month or something when there's a break over there in the MLS.
No, there's no point. There's no point.
That's very unfortunate.
Apparently, the Suns Gavi has been registered.
That's sad. That's very sad.
No, all the new Suns have been registered.
Who is saying Gavi being registered is sad?
No.
The guy's a bum.
No, it's
what are you saying?
Come on, Casey.
Absolutely reactionary.
Okay.
Casey.
Reactionary merchants started to support Barcelona from 2000. How is Gavi a bum? He has scored more goals in Clásicos than any of guys. His Clásico performance is one for the ages. Judging him by one season when he's playing out of position in a winger role, I don't know Barcelona fans.
You guys don't see that.
Casey, what's your response?
Okay, I'm just gonna say. You guys gonna see that this season? Like, I don't.
My thing.
Antonio, read the room. There's something happening here. Let's it happen.
Yeah.
So Casey.
Oh, Habib, you bum! Oh my God, you actually fucking bum! You fucking ass!
For the views, man.
No, come on, Casey. How can you call a guy who is the darling of Barcelona, a guy who is going to very soon marry a princess?
Okay.
How could you call him
Let's see. Within a year, we'll see.
No. You know what's the problem with KC? This guy rates bums like Dembele who have no decision making in their head. But yet goes on to talk about an 18-year-old.
Zivan. Let's keep this quick.
I'm sorry, bro. Like you have to be consistent. They're either all bums. You can't distinguish bums from other bums.
Casey, man.
Wait. But hold on. No. Seriously, Casey, no. Seriously, though. How do you call Gavi a bum?
What is he good at?
What?
He was
absolutely. He's a PNP merchant, bro. Like, let's be honest about this.
Okay.
Like, he could improve this season, but like right now, he's a PNP merchant.
Drop the brick.
Respect your golden boy, man. Come on.
Wait. Okay, so SJ, what is your response to him calling Gavi nothing more than
you're a criminal.
Casey, I'm the host, and I'm asking SJ a
question.
No, you're a criminal. So SJ, what's your response to that? He said that Gavi is nothing more than a pace and power merchant.
I think any player who has played for his national team in a different system and has performed can never be called anything or a bum. I think he was amazing for Spain, for not only the Euros, in the World Cup he was amazing. I think he has just played out of position for one season, but because obviously I understand the fans just can't. They are just treble merchants. We have to win treble every season. If you don't win anything, this season. All our bums, all our 11 should be fired. Abdul really said Pedri should be sold. Abdul said Pedri should be sold. This is the kind of fan base we are dealing with. So I don't expect anything less from
Casey,
anyone.
can you listen?
I listen,
Casey?
stray, man. That's crazy.
Wait, what's it called? Okay, so J2 West, man. Messi to Miami, man. Right move?
Yeah.
J2
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, well, I'm on the front lines, you see. It's battle out here, man, on Twitter.
Oh, wow.
Ronaldo versus Messi. It is tough out here.
They're saying Messi dug the smoke.
Yeah, man.
I mean, guys are so stupid, man. Guys,
Guys,
no, but I'm sorry, guys. Guys, they're so sad. People really feel like this is like a big win for Ronaldo.
Yeah,
because you know what the guys were saying, that if Messi joins Saudi Arabia, hey, who's the first guy to go to Saudi Arabia and so forth? He's, goat moves. And now that Messi's not going to Inter Miami, look, he's now scared. He's now scared of the smoke.
They are trolls, man. They are
Who
trolls.
in 2023, 2024 is tuning into Al Hilal against Al Nassr? Come on, bro.
They're clutching at straws because let's be honest. After the World Cup, after him going to Saudi, dude, I think Ronaldo fans are going through it. I don't know, mentally, some of these Ronaldo Twitter fans, I mean, they must not exist or something.
They're going to have arguments there, though. So Jace was talk on the Inter Miami move, though, for Messi.
Yeah, it makes sense for all parties because Barcelona did the viability plan, whatever it was, but they have to sell players before they can actually put that into place, and they're not going to sell the likes of the Kessies, the Ferran Torres until later in the window. So Messi's not going to wait around. He's not going to wait just for Barcelona because they've already got strained relationships from. We will remember what happened last time with Laporta as well when he's hugging the jerseys. this guy, like I'm seeing Laporta trending on Twitter. He based his whole campaign over renewing Messi's contract and then he leaves. Yeah, but it makes sense for Messi. He's getting share in Apple revenue. He's getting shares in Adidas. And then I think it's when he can retire, he can make his own MLS club. It makes sense for all parties. Yeah. That's one of the
Beckham did.
He can make his own club?
No, I think he will become part owner of him.
No.
Basically, when he retires, he has the option to buy a new MLS club, so he can actually buy a club.
Yeah, look, as I said, guys, for me, Messi made it. This was a great move. Because for me, I feel that Saudi Arabia was like, okay, you're going to earn crazy amounts of money, but are you really going to enjoy yourself in Saudi Arabia? Yeah. And I think that's the key thing. Because here's the thing. Do you know what it is? I get it. Remember, he didn't want to go to PSG. It was due to a technicality that he left Barcelona. PSG was the next best thing. Messi did not enjoy himself in PSG. Especially without he left, he didn't enjoy himself. He wasn't happy. So my thing is that, like, if I go to, yes, you could have all the money in the world, but what's the saying? Money can't buy happiness. So if I go now to Al Hilal, am I going to be happy? Is my family going to be happy?
All I gotta say is Messi's wife gotta keep him away from outside in spring break, bro.
It's so good.
I'll be
I think look. I don't think Messi is that kind of a, I think he's much more of a homely kind of a person. So I don't think
of course.
I mean, bro, hold on, AJ. If you see Amir Diamond looking like walking in the streets of Miami, do you think he ain't going outside?
Barry, but we're talking about Messi, though. I think Messi is a very homely, kind of coolly person and everything. So I don't think he's going to be looking for any Kijialis out there. What's it called? Kenny, what are you saying about this move, bro? And I'll take your dubs, guys.
Yeah, obviously, like I said, it makes sense. He's a Spanish, so he speaks Spanish. So I think, and as well, probably I think he see himself like after the contract is finished, I think he can maybe see himself staying there. Whereas if he goes to Saudi Arabia, probably after that he has to move again or something like that. So I think long term it makes more sense than the Saudi Arabian move. So yeah, man. I mean as well. I don't know. Inter Miami, they're trying to bring back all them old Barcelona players. I mean Busquets. I mean Jordi Alba. I don't know. They're trying to create like Barca B or your Barca
MLS.
Barca MLS.
Hold on. Okay, what's your response to it? Because people were like, "Oh my gosh, Inter Miami are last. They don't have a proper manager. How are you going to help this team?" I'm sorry, Katie. I'll say this to guys that who cares? There's no relegation. There's no relegation.
But he's got to get into the playoffs, HH.
Okay, he goes
this time.
Okay, and because here's the whole thing.
I was joking.
Yeah. I mean, look, can you continue?
Oh, see, maybe that MLS Cup might change the conversation for some people. You know what I'm saying, can he really do it in the MLS? We don't know. We'll have to find out.
Okay.
But no, no.
You're sick in the head, man.
No,
If Messi flops, does that change the conversation? If he flops in the MLS? Wait, hold on. Who's like the top defender in the MLS?
I don't know.
It was Julian Araujo before he left.
Oh wow.
Probably Walker Zimmerman.
No.
Are there any top defenders? Have you seen MLS defenders defend?
No. It's gonna be a battle between him and Ricky Pooch, man. For the final play.
I mean, there's still Chiellini.
Because what I've always wanted to say that, bro. Because guys,
Who's the manager?
No. Messi.
For who?
Was Neville sacked?
Yeah,
he got sacked. He got sacked. Yeah, I think they said they're gonna bring. I think they said they're gonna bring like Tata Martino.
Yeah, Tata Martino.
No, basically, my thing is that guys, it could be scary what this guy could do in this league. Because let's bro,
we said the same thing about Liga. He's just going there to just enjoy life. He might score 20 goals in the season.
But here's the difference though. Say anything you want about Liga, it's always been a very physical league.
Yeah,
it's always been.
It is a physical.
I mean, have you seen the defending in MLS? Holy shit, it's terrible.
That's my whole point.
It's awful.
See, what we always said about Uber Eats was PSG are just way too talented and so overpowered. We never said that the players are trash. The whole thing about Uber Eats was just that one team just is way too super talented. Bro, this is the league that gave us Mbappe, that gave us Bernardo Silva, that gave us Hazard and so forth. But MLS, I've seen some clips. On Twitter of MLS, bro. And my thing is, bro, if you put Messi,
he's cooking.
Who cares in this league?
No, but he needs to care.
This guy could be dropping like four pieces and 3 pieces each game.
No, I don't think he cares enough about that.
Sorry, let me come to Antonio then. So, Mike, Antonio, what are you saying?
I'm just saying, if Zlatan can perform like he did in his first game, what are we saying Messi can't? All I'm saying is that the MLS, like, the defending is atrocious. Like, hey, we may hate on League 1, but that's still a top 5 league, top 6 league in the world. I'm sorry, Messi's gonna cook here, but one thing I was gonna say is, like, obviously as a Barca fan, like, I'm a little sad because I did kind of want to see him come back, because it not really because it made sense, mainly because it just, if you really think about it, him coming back to Barca doesn't make sense. I don't think he fits the team. I don't think him and Lewa would be good, because Lewa is not a type of striker that Messi plays good with anyway. But regardless of that, I just didn't like the way he left in 2021. I feel like as the greatest club legend in the whole club, like, I don't know if anyone's arguing that. How can you leave like that? You know, you played for so long, almost your whole career. Everyone felt like he was gonna stay there as a one club man, but it didn't happen. And with Laporta and stuff, he did kind of get his way in because he lied about Messi's thing, but it's whatever. It is what it is. The club's got to move on. It's time to move on. But another thing I want to say is the Barca fans hating on Messi, saying, "Oh, you should have waited for Barca. You're disrespecting the club. You don't love the club." What have you done for Barca? What have you done for the club?
No.
And not only that, I want to see.
Antonio, some guys even say that this is the club that's made you. Show some respect for the club that made you.
I want to say this.
No, but I think
Barca helped Messi. Barca helped Messi get his medicines and stuff. But you know what? Messi's the GOAT regardless. It doesn't matter. He gave everything to Barca. He gave 2 trebles, 4 Champions Leagues, 11 La Ligas. How many more moments can we keep going on? I mean, you Barca fans that are hating on Messi, why the hell should he stay? Why the hell should he wait till August? Again, in the same situation, like in 2021. The problem is that Barca and Messi situation, it has deteriorated because in 2021, he felt backstabbed. And I understand it. He was going to sign, and they basically said, everything's good. And then guess what? Oh, sorry, we have to pull it back. We can't afford you. I mean, if I'm Messi and I'm his family, if I'm his family too, I'm like, don't do it. Don't do it, because what if Barca do it again? I'm just saying. And I love Barca. I'm not hating Barca. I'm just saying, you dumb Barca fans. You dumb Barca fans that are saying this. You're not a football fan. You're just some Twitter merchant. Sorry, I had to go on that. Man.
Wait, no, bro.
We can still give him a
Antonio is trending in the streets, man. Antonio is trending in the streets.
Can I speak on this?
No, hold on. Before I go to Mike, this could be a first. This could be the first time an MLS player wins the Ballon d'Or. That's a dub. It's going to be the first aviation that's an MLS
It'd be the
player
first player to win the Ballon d'Or outside all European leagues. It'd be outside any European league. It would be the first ever.
You know what?
Because Pele, Maradona never won it.
Let's make history happen, man. Let's make history happen, baby. Let's make that happen.
Nah, man, I would like.
Because remember, like back in the day, guys like Maradona, the South Americans were not eligible for the Ballon d'Or award and everything. So South Americans couldn't win it back in the day, and then they obviously changed it. But yeah,
no, man, I would like Haaland to win it. I would like Haaland to win it.
Sorry, Mike. I said I was going to come back to you.
Oh, I'm just waiting for the post-match reaction to Orlando City versus Inter Miami.
Wait, AJ, can I speak?
Oh, so go again. Mike, go again. Sorry, I think you are on mute.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Cool.
Okay, I was just waiting for the post-match reaction to Orlando City versus Inter Miami, the Florida derby. That's what I'm waiting for. Do you know who one of his teammates are? It's DeAndre Yedlin.
And Kieran Gibbs. I think Kieran Gibbs is there.
No, Kieran Gibbs retired.
Oh, wow.
That's a shame.
He's actually, you know what's actually the funniest thing? He's playing with one of my friends, a Finnish guy called Robert Taylor. So one of my friends is playing with Lionel Messi in Miami. This is a small world.
So your friend still currently plays at Inter Miami now?
Yeah, he plays at Inter Miami, yeah.
Wow. Look, man, it's a vibe, man. It's a vibe. So let me first come to let me just take some Dubinsky's guys. Money mates. Miami known for drug culture. Quincy Plum. Okay. All right. So and you saw the thing.
Is he lying?
Yes, man. Do you think Messi will play at the World Cup 2026? It will be great PR for the US. Record 6 appearances and score in 5 World Cup matches. March 7, his last World Cup to just vibe. Guys, here's the thing. I don't think so, but bro, I wouldn't play.
I think he will.
I feel that the last one is the Copa America. That's his last tournament, but bro, I won't put it past him.
Couldn't he play as like a secondary role? Like maybe he's not playing all the time, but he's on the bench.
PSG.
Because guys, we all know that Cristiano is going to be there.
Yeah, he's going to be
maybe that's why he moved to America, because he knows the World Cup is over there.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he's going to do the.
He's planning something. Yeah.
He's ruining his legacy even harder, though.
Wait, hold up, guys. Hold up.
No sense.
Could this be his plan for a double? Remember,
Yes.
move to PSG, Qatar links, Qatar gives the World Cup. Most America links America.
Messi's ahead of the game, man.
You remember the far right taxes as well.
Okay, so let's just keep going. Talents FC. Messi fraud chose money over Larsa.
What do you know, English talent?
Okay, all right. So this guy's mad.
Wait, who does he support?
Laugh out loud. I have no idea, and I don't care. Like Antonio, I don't know, and
this
I
guy's
don't give a damn.
Wait, he doesn't support. He supports English players. That's it.
Messi gonna end up inside Kim K and divorce. Jesus.
Whoa.
What is this guy, man? Speak on fake humble man cancel.
Why is he getting a Conte now?
Come on, man.
Jose Di Maria. So from PSG, Qatar, World Cup is in Qatar. Yeah, USC has a World Cup next first. My goat is cooking. LL, be prepared. Look, I'm getting ready. If I see Messi appear in that World Cup, I'm putting a tax on the Qatar World Cup. So there's already a right tax on that World Cup.
Far right tax on the World Cup.
There's a far right tax. Thanks to AK, man. Thank you for bringing that up, man. Jay Jokin. Unlucky Barca, looks like you're going to... Okay, guys.
Oh, this guy's a United fan, right?
No.
Casey, no. Casey, ignore. Casey, are Barca yet again not going to make it through the group stages next season?
No comment.
I got
No. We don't have.
Either way,
hold on. Let me speak on
Evie's career is on the line. So
wait, hold on. Wait, Barry, what are you saying?
Wait, so we won the league, so we're gonna get first ballot. We don't have Bayern, thank the Lord. And the group, if everything goes well, we should have a
relax.
Okay, Barry. Okay,
First ballot.
No. First ballot.
Barry, you need to you're cooking.
Hold on. If we get
because Barry, let's come back and haunt you because you say, everything, and somehow you basically lose to Istanbul, Başakşehir, and then boom.
No,
we're not having a very crazy streak.
Hold on, if we get the group of death and we finish third, I ain't coming back in a while, man.
There we go, man. And shout out to 14 UCLs. What if Messi doesn't make the playoffs? Can he do it in the games?
There is no game 7 in MLS.
There's no game 7, but there are playoffs though, but there's no game 7.
There's playoffs.
Joseph Gaston. Miami will negotiate for Jos, Alba, and Busquets.
Also, they bring your Barca back, man.
Hey,
Now
man.
that would be
Also,
disgusting.
also, if Messi takes this Inter Miami team to the playoffs from last place, that's doy. No, it's not. It's a freaking MLS, bro. Messi's going to cook it. Basically, there's no dod or doy in the MLS, especially when you're
I
Messi.
mean,
it doesn't exist.
he's 35, and in
No,
MLS.
stop it.
I mean,
Joshua
He's almost 36
HH, we are getting Caicedo and Vega and Lavia. Look,
you're not getting anyone.
Casey.
How can you afford these players?
Wait, no, they've got
Casey, do you wake up every day just hating?
No.
Casey hate everything.
Havertz is.
Am
I wrong though?
He's looking peak. I ain't gonna lie, man.
Look, all I'm saying is that Poch is cooking. Poch is cooking a meal.
Wait, how can you guys all these players?
Poch is cooking a meal. So the Titan FC. Yes, Jude, new face of La Liga. # World Cup 2026. Kane and Jude. I know that this guy interviewed English. The guy's Canadian, man.
Yeah, that's weird, bro.
Messi about to lose his wife to Peter Davidson.
Jesus Christ.
What the heck?
oh my god.
That's a possibility.
Half of not. I dare Messi to get a Ballon d'Or.
Whoa.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that TFP. Look at that TFP.
If man, Messi as a protagonist in GTA 6 Vice City Miami win 2023.
Okay.
Messi,
bro, you guys are laughing. You know that's gonna happen.
You guys are too funny.
You know he's gonna be a playable character. They're gonna have him as a playable character, bro. Cool. Thank you, Inter Miami. Saudi is not the way. Messi has done everything in Europe. By the way, US hosting Copa and the World Cup in the contract for the second dub. Look, guys, what do we? Okay, so I mean, because do you think that Messi will actually do a U-turn and be like, okay, look, I can't reject 4 billion?
No, he's going to. He's going to MLS. Why would you go to? Okay, I don't get why anyone.
What do you mean by why? It's 4 billion.
No, but like, regardless of the 4 billion, like like he has an opportunity to actually he could make the MLS bigger and better. More people, like just in America, people who maybe don't really know the sport, but
Antonio,
know maybe of the
4
Messi guy.
billion. 4 billion.
Yeah,
What do you think about 4 billion?
Why would you want to go to Saudi League? Like
for 4 billion?
No, but he doesn't like the place. Why would
It's
you want to go to
1.5.
that? It's a bum league, worse than Brazil 2 league, worse than the Brazil's second division. This league sucks. I don't care if stars are going to it. The only reason why the stars are going to it is because of the money. And the truth is, it's still I've seen hey, you think MLS is bad? Oh my God, the quality in Saudi league is worse. You got Ronaldo out here, doing UFC in the games. I don't know. They're both bad. They're both bad, but
no. I'll tell you no.
Yeah, I think MLS is ranked higher than that.
MLS is ranked higher. That's for sure. But I'm not saying MLS is good. MLS is still bad. But it's just the marketing. The marketing chance for Messi. You're in America. You have the best opportunity to make even more cash. And I don't know. I don't know why he would want to go to. I think also the whole Ronaldo Messi thing. I think Messi's probably done with that. It's like, let's just stop forcing it. Like, hey, he probably respects
Messi
Ronaldo.
was never into us. Messi never cared about that crap.
I think Ronaldo's trying to force it a little bit because he's saying, "Oh, Saudi league's going to be top 5 league in the next 10 years," and I don't know. I mean, Ronaldo wants more stars, obviously, to come because I mean he's there, finished, but whatever. Not trying to hate. It's true.
People said the same about the Chinese league also, like 10 years ago.
Yeah, and it failed.
Yeah,
the Chinese.
Well, Saudi Arabia, they have different type of money over there.
Yeah.
China's
the way they're spending is.
Wait, so I saw come to AK. AK, talk to me, bro.
Yeah, so I mean, it was the best choice for Messi. Happy I'll see him outside my university campus probably.
Wait, hold up. AK, wait, you live in Miami?
No, I don't live in Miami. He'll play in MLS. There's an MLS stadium outside my university campus.
Oh wow! Why? Which MLS stadium?
I think New England Revolution, right? They play. Yeah.
What these names, man? Oh my gosh.
Hey, Kenny, stop hating, bro. Kenny, you know that you're gonna watch. You're gonna watch Messi drop a 2-piece against the Revolution and the Fire. So.
No.
Chicago Fire.
San Jose Earthquakes as well.
No, guys. This is actually going to be hilarious because I think the reason why this is so good is because a lot of like my subs are actually like in America and Canada or so forth. So it's like because now I'm actually going to now be using people Get me some footage. So now I can actually have correspondence. Get me some footage of Messi dropping in 2-piece and 3-piece.
Nah, it's gonna get lit, man. It's gonna get lit.
No,
So sorry,
I can't wait to watch
can I-
Messi in Colorado. That's going to be hilarious.
I will bring up.
In the cold.
In the cold, man. In the altitude, he's going to be like playing in Bolivia again.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
Sorry, it can continue.
Yeah, I understand why he wants to go to Inter Miami. Saudi Arabia, they're giving money, but I think apparently Saudi Arabia just do now want Ilkay Gundogan and Riyad Mahrez. So they're doing something big over there. But I think it was probably the best choice for Messi in terms of like closeness to Argentina, the language, and like all of that. I think he's also going to get a lot of money. I don't think the Barcelona links were viable anyways because they have to sell a lot of players to get him. And I don't think Barcelona, they've just gone away from Messi. Why do you want to go back to playing for Messi? You have to build your team around him. Why don't you just go a different path and
wait, this is my point though, because Javi was like, hey man, we're all in. And that is the problem with Barcelona, is that the right move is you've just won the league without Messi. You've just won the league ahead of Real Madrid, which I thought was pretty surprising based on Real Madrid having the superior squad. So why were you actually twerking for, let's bring back Messi? Because you were trying to subscribe to Disney Plus and that whole stuff. But sorry, continue then.
Yeah, so yeah, in terms of like Saudi versus MLS, I think it attracts different people. Like you look at the people who've gone there, like Benzema and Conte, they've gone there because they're, they get a lot of money, but they're also Muslim. And the Al Ittihad club is located only like 40 minutes away from Mecca. So that's definitely a pulling power for someone like Benzema, Conte, and could be even for someone like Riyad Mahrez. So it depends on like the type of people they are and who go and where they go pretty much.
All right, let me come to what's it called? RDS from Vietnam. RDS, are you there, bro?
Yo, I'm here. The internet is still shaky, but I'm here.
Wait, you're really Vietnam? Are you?
Yeah,
I'm in Vietnam. Yes.
Vacation.
Yes, vacation with the girlfriend, man. Vacation with girlfriend.
He's in Nam, man. He's in Nam. I told you apparently because one of my colleagues at work was from Vietnam, and he took me to a Vietnamese
back in
restaurant.
the war.
No, this is a freaking years ago. Relax. It said the food is amazing though. But look, artists, Messi to Inter Miami and not to Man United. Talk to me.
He was never linked to go to Manchester United and FOI, but for some reason you did say he could come to Chelsea, which I didn't quite understand.
No, we're getting Nene. We're getting artists.
He's working for anyone at Chelsea.
Messi's so shameless, RDS. Messi's so bro. HH is so shameless, bro. We had an edit of Messi, bro.
Oh my gosh, man.
Nene Chelsea.
Pre-season.
No, guys. That's you know what? I'll do like a live vlog of me buying the Nene jersey from the Mega Store. I'm
not getting it though.
Nene jersey.
Antonio,
we're doing a 5 hour. If Nene signs for Chelsea, we're doing it a 5 hour.
I'll be here.
You did this every summer. Every summer we have
Kenny,
Neymar, man.
5 hours. Kenny, you're invited. We're doing a 5 hours stream. If Nene signs, it's over. It's over.
I ain't coming. Nah.
Kenny,
why would he come to your bum club?
Antonio, the links are real. Tappy.
Speaking of which,
you haven't heard that name in quite some time.
We haven't.
No, but we're talking about Messi to Inter Miami though.
Speaking of which, have you seen? Where's Eric? Has he been around since I've been away?
He's a receptionist, man. Let him do his job.
You never seen that guy again, bro. So
no, it's not just like I just pray he hasn't done Egg Boy Hero because I've not seen Egg Boy Hero in like years. And Eric was a nice guy, so we want to see him back. Is what I'm saying. So Eric, if you're watching, please come back to hang out. It was good to see you. As far as Messi to Miami goes, I mean, it's obvious, isn't it? I mean, he wants to. Okay. He's equaled Maradona, right? So what do you do? Okay, he's
done more than Maradona, actually.
No.
Don't respond. Artist, don't respond.
Right. Relax. Okay, it's not a stove, buddy. It's not. It's different. Anyway.
Just keep talking.
Jeez, guys, relax, man. In the comments, man. Come on. Okay. So yeah, no, but it's like to at least two Argentinians to be seen as someone to surpass Maradona. He's got to get that second World Cup, right?
Yeah.
He's going to get a second World Cup. So like,
and also Ardias having to, do the math. He went to PSG, Qatar links, Qatar gave him the World Cup. Yeah. America links.
Yeah, that's the first thing I said. I said like he got a steal from Qatar, like PSG. Okay, yes, Qatar, PSG. They did win a Champions League. He didn't give them that. It is what it is. They're going to have to find something else. But as far as he's concerned, he's going to America. As I think Z-Man just said, like he's going to be a lot closer to home. So that's an added benefit as well. He's going to make bank. The owner of Inter Miami is David Beckham. So that they're like, I'm not saying Messi can do whatever he wants, but like, you know what I mean? Like there's a respect there already because Beckham knows Beckham is Beckham anyway. And yeah, if it means like getting a second World Cup done, Beckham, the USA, even if you have to get, I don't know who's going to be US president in 2026, who knows? But whatever it is, they're going to get it done. They're going to get it done, So as far as I'm concerned, like,
okay, but what are your thoughts on him rejecting 1.5 bill, which apparently I think they're actually increasing their offer still. So
no, I mean, I agree with the Saudis. It's going to be interesting how many players actually go because I was even seeing reports that like the Saudis might want to sign De Gea if like this new contract thing doesn't go. There was some sort, I'm not sure how concrete it is. There was something I talk about Saudis want to sign De Gea as well. So I don't know what's happening this summer, but they seem to be sort of going all out for Premier League, La Liga, maybe potentially Bundesliga players and offering them. So you never know what's coming in the Saudi League. But I never thought that Messi was particularly interested in going to Saudi, to be honest. He did say that one of his desires was to go to the USA. He mentioned that in the past as well. So the fact that he's been given this opportunity via David Beckham of Inter Miami, that is close to home, and that realistically speaking, I think Messi can still make more the same amount of money, if not more money, going to the US based on
potentially, with sponsorships,
exactly. So to be honest, like what's the difference between 1.5 billion and a billion? Not that much, but you get the added benefit of being closer to home, language, and let's be real, more freedom to do certain things as it were in the USA than you would be in Saudi Arabia as well. So
and also I just think that's family as well. I just think that's family wise. I just think the family probably prefer the Miami lifestyle than the lifestyle in Saudi Arabia.
I think he already has like houses or like condos in Miami too, so it just works perfectly. And his family,
because I think
he travel quicker to Miami too.
Like because he's been to Miami before, like years ago, and I think he has like a few places in Miami. So it's like it makes sense. Okay, let me just come in and say what's up. All right, let me come to your boy SM. SM, what do you say about Messi to Inter Miami, man? SM.
This is the biggest football transfer that has nothing to do with football. I mean, it's just he wants to go to Miami because, well, culturally it makes sense. I mean, close to Argentina. You give me Apple stocks, I'm taking them. So
yes,
it is what it is. So if he wins the World Cup in 2026, you must open investigation. You have to.
I will.
Other than that, there's nothing else. Were people actually expecting to go to Barca, especially where they are right now? That's crazy.
No, true. But my thing is, you reject 1.5 bill. That's a lot of money.
Well, sure, but Messi is not. He's not mercenary. Is that the correct term? I don't know. He's not money hungry per se.
You can't just call someone who accepts 1.5 billion a mercenary. That's 1.5 billion. That's a lot of money.
Sure, but he's not broke. You make it sound like he's broke because he rejected. No, he's okay. So, I mean, this makes MLS more watchable. So, yeah, can't wait to watch the Fire and the Revolutionaries, whoever they are. So, yeah, who's the
how many goals is he dropping this season? Can he?
RDS.
Can he at least
don't criticize RDS.
But when is he going to play?
Remember, we did this last time with Uber Eats, but I think this time I think we're safe. Because remember, before, in the Ubers, we all said that, 50 gigs. I think we're safe now where I think he drops 40.
Nah, I think 40.
Actually, well, you know what? No,
30. He's getting older.
Because he's older. 30.
He's old. 30.
Well, I think he's going to break the record.
He's not break his own record. He scored, was it 19
No. I think
year?
he's called. No, look, he's old.
He's not break his own record.
As trash as the league may be, he's old.
Does anyone know when he's gonna play though? Like, I don't know. Like, when is he joining up with the team?
But didn't Zlatan drop Didn't Zlatan drop 45? How many did Zlatan drop?
No, it didn't.
He dropped like 20 in a season though.
Yeah, he's not even the record holder.
So he dropped 27 at 37.
Actually, wait. How did Rooney do it? Did Rooney say what's up when he was there?
He did.
Yeah, he did alright. Yeah, but it was nothing special.
He was kind of finished.
I mean, it's just that.
Yeah,
he was
just
finished. That highlight of him like taking the ball and just getting a crazy assist.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
That was he ran the whole pitch. He got an assist in the last minute.
Okay, wait. So talk to me, bro. Your boy Messi is coming to the US, man. Miami. Thoughts?
HH. He is gonna drop nukes every game on these Americans. He's dropping nukes on these.
Yes.
The defending here is almost on par with women's defending. We don't defend here.
Oh my.
Hey, Jesus, God, damn, bro.
HH, all of our defense, all the money for our defense goes into the army, bro. We don't put defense. Defense doesn't matter here.
Yeah, man is going back to back. God damn.
Relax. Kagi, you're exposing.
This is PSG Delta. When did you do a Delta, Kagi? What's Delta, what are you doing with Kagi? Bring him back.
It's women's World Cup defending out here. He's gonna score hat tricks every game, bro.
Respect feminism.
He's gonna drop
Respect feminism.
The defending here is more open than Bundesliga.
Yeah, it's 1,000 times more open than the Bundesliga.
It makes Bundesliga look closed down.
Wait, so
HH, that's just gonna tell you the damage.
Saying 60 G's, but I was saying 60 goals.
Nah, that's too much.
Carlos Vela, a Europe reject, I think dropped like 30 over here. So
he has a record.
Messi now is billion times the player of Carlos Vela.
Yeah, guys, come on. If Vela is,
are we sure?
Are we
sure?
The only thing holding him back is that Inter Miami is probably the worst team in the MLS. They're actually pretty bad. They're last place in the East. But listen, if they could give him some support, him and Matuidi can pop off. And I don't know, dude.
Wait, wasn't Higuain?
Matuidi still playing?
Oh yeah,
Did he retire?
They could give him special support. Yeah, but
Higuain retired.
Yeah, no, he retired. Higuain retired.
Puya. They could give him support off and on the field. You know what I mean, bro? Certain type of support, man.
Wait, hold up.
The field might be more open after.
I used to pray for times like these. Thank you, MLS. League is nowhere close to the intensity of the Saudi Pro League. Messi's Higuain arc incoming, man.
Ronaldo fans lying to themselves now.
Wait, hold on. What's the Higuain arc?
He's saying that it's gonna be like in Inter Miami, not do anything, get fat.
Oh wow.
Yeah, get fat.
I thought about him going bold.
I think it's going to be. I think it's going to be fun. I think because again, this isn't like Uber Eats. Because yes, I think we just thought Smith would go crazy in Uber Eats because it was Messi. That's look, Uber Eats is Messi, but I think the difference here is yes, he's much older and maybe he's not as intensive. But guys, the MLS is way
dog water. It's dog water,
bro. Like, come on, it's basically it's like part timers, man. Revolutionize the league. Pele did its first. Oh, no, as I said, look.
Pele didn't make the MLS. He made the sport big in the US, though. That's the difference. MLS didn't exist when Pele.
He didn't even play in the MLS,
It was something
NSL or something.
Or whatever.
I think I've now accepted that I don't think there will be any player who goes to MLS that makes football a major sport in America. It's just not going to happen. So this is going to be like, oh wow, you're not going to now change the view. No, this is just about promotion and buzz for Copa America and the World Cup. But that idea of MLS attracting top tier football talents, and now football now rises ahead of basketball, and then it's not happening now.
No, football, the sport can grow. Actually, I disagree with you to some extent. MLS it's not going to be the problem with MLS is the structure, the way everything's done with the league is not very good. There's no promotion relegation, but the sport itself, is growing, and there's a lot of Prem fans in the U.S. I mean, the sport itself, I think, it is already a major sport. It's not number one. I don't know if it's top 5 yet, but with the way that it keeps on growing, and kudos to you because you were right about Messi going to MLS. Messi going to MLS, like, this is what I could see happening. Like, him making people in America be like, oh, who's this Messi guy? Or people who are like, oh, Messi, hey, I'm gonna go watch him or whatever. More people going to MLS makes the league growing.
If it means that they can finally, for goodness sake, add in like relegation.
Yes, it might happen.
Change the rules, so then
I don't think
it could, but the thing is, the problem is once you already don't have it, you're protecting the owners. The owners aren't going to want it. But regardless,
let's see who in their right mind, when you've spent so many years and so forth, now votes for your franchise potentially losing a lot of money and being relegated. It's never happening,
you losing your like livelihood, but they're not going to do that. It could still change. I don't know how that'll change, but what I'm trying to say is the sport growing in America can happen.
What I want to see though is I just want to see what the effect is going to be, because I think 100%, because I think basically doing this channel, I think is proof that, bro, there's a lot of football fans in America and Canada. Like there's a lot. But I think the whole notion was, oh no, the only guys that really care about football are only in Europe or in Africa. But no, America and Canada, there is a lot of. But see, and it was proof though that whenever you go on this US tours, it's sold out. There's like 70, 80,000 seaters. When Liverpool, Chelsea go from US tours, it's all sold out. So it's huge. So for Messi,
we got a lot of immigrants in the US. So that's we got people who love football from other countries, and not only that, like people who are even born here. Like my dad's an immigrant. He made me love the sport. But then it's just more than that. Like I think because for like a lot of like people who live in the suburbs, they're Prem fans because they speak English and they like the UK and stuff. My point is that I think this is a good move, not only for Messi, but for the MLS, because he's going to make the league. More people are going to watch it now because they're like, you know what? I want to see Messi. Is he going to destroy the league? Is he going to cannibalize the league? But then not only that, it's like what you said, HH. This is perfect marketing for Copa America, but even better for the World Cup, because the U.S., they're trying to make the sport bigger, I think. They're trying to, because the thing is, Copa America is big, but the World Cup, I mean, I don't need to say how big it is. It's the World Cup. So, because I think that could be one of the, like, not only one of the best, like, sporting-wise, one of the best, like, if you're a fan, I mean, if you're from a different country, you come here, you could literally do anything. I mean, obviously that's legal.
But let me ask you this.
You know what I mean?
Like, let's say in the past 3, 4, 5 years, has there actually been a growth in football in America, like in the past 4 or 5 years?
Actually, so American football is still number one, but it's decreasing in football, real football.
It's true. It's true.
One day,
was that because of the whole CTE thing?
Yes, I think it's the CTE, and also it's just it's a cool sport, but the problem is that it's almost unhealthy. Like I wouldn't put I think it's a cool sport, but like to put your kid in it, you're kind of sending to them to a rough life in a way. I mean, I'm not saying like, hey, F American football and stuff. I'm just saying the effects of playing it at a professional level. Like players in NFL only play for like 5 years sometimes if they're a wide receiver or something. So real football is growing, and with the amount of immigrants that come into the U.S., I mean, it just makes sense.
Wait, hold on. Let me quickly say this because I want to come and get all the guys' view on this. So, Gigi Ariel says, Saudis are looking for an analyst, 500 million for 5 years. Send them my email. Send them my details. Let's cut a deal.
They genuinely play like big salaries to them.
No, bro. If they're going to pay that salary, what do you need? I will give you a pre-post emergency and full analysis of Al Nassr, Al Shabab, Al Hahatal, and Al Ittihad.
Saudis want to buy your channel for $2 billion. You taking it?
Yeah, 100. Take it for $2 billion. Take it, man. The Watchman, Jimmy Bucket's body's about to do a. Okay, let me. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna go there. Just wait. But have you seen Jimmy Butler with Neymar and Pogba.
Yeah, let's go, Jimmy. Let's go, Jimmy. Let's go.
To be fair,
Wing.
he is like those
HH's happy American accent. I pray daily that I get his. Okay.
Oh, Wing is.
You don't want to do that.
Wing
You don't want
Wing
that.
is different, man.
You don't want to do that in
viewing
Saudi
purposes
Arabia.
and so forth, man. Jesus Christ.
This is why.
Kevin Tahiro. Messi in the MLS will have all the possessions and take all the belongings, and the MLS defenders will show up to their own funeral in every second half. Oh, god damn.
Shout out to Kelvin around this. No,
to the thanks of the dub and Tino, man. Actually, I want to ask this. So, Zima, do you agree with Anthony, though, that football has grown in the American last few years, and you think Messi with this is just going to just jettison its art because there's not been a player like this since Pele?
Yeah, it has grown and it still continues to grow. I mean, you look at the let's be honest, the talent pool that was in the early 2000s compared to what is right now in terms of the U.S. Teams. I think it's increased in terms of quality and plus in terms of recruitment, just because of how vast the scouting system is. And I do think it's gonna keep growing, but I would still say it's way behind basketball. Maybe NFL, you could say, you know what, people constantly get injured.
NFL's number
kids
one,
getting
though.
Wait, no, that's supposed to be like
NFL is number one.
NFL is number one. No, NFL is over then.
Even baseball is in front of it.
Yeah,
and hockey as well.
But baseball's dying though.
Yeah, baseball is a dying breed within itself. But I feel like in certain things, when it comes to certain cultural things, like basketball and NFL, I feel like they're so ingrained and they're what's considered American to the point where I don't necessarily think it's going to surpass it, but I do think that the U.S. is going to produce talent in order to compete somewhat in the international stage. I think the talent pool is going to grow over time, but I just don't think the sport is going to grow as much. I think it's going to be more exports than imports in terms of keeping.
So do you think Messi is going to have that much of an impact in terms of growing it and getting more people into the sport?
No, he'll have an impact just because who he is and what he represents in terms of being in the GOAT status and whatnot and marketing as well. But I do think that it's going to have some effect. But I don't think anybody that's expecting this to be like the chain that drives that drives Americans away from like the main sport. I don't think that's going to happen. Anybody that expects that much, that's not realistic. But I do think he's going to have an impact in terms of just who he is as a player and aspiring players. And my only thing is, I don't think Messi's impact is going to be as important as like the U.S. got to change their youth academies and whatnot. Like
Messi's not going to change that.
I think that's the main bottom point. I don't think Messi's going to have an impact on that aspect of the sport. So that's something that still needs to be impacted.
Yeah, but
let me go to Hokage. Okay, your thoughts.
I do think when like Messi comes here, I think Americans are gonna wake up because I feel like Americans know, okay, Messi and Ronaldo, those are those guys, but I don't think a lot of Americans realize how big these are. Wait until Messi arrives in Miami. That airport is gonna be. They need to clear 3 miles for that airport. People are gonna be at that airport. That's mini Latin America, Miami. They're gonna be out.
Actually, no, because see, Hokage is not hit on a very key point. So you have to understand that. See, I call this like the iPhone complex, the iPhone tax. I think that look at what Hokage just said. So let's say most Americans, football, soccer, what it is, blah blah blah. But once Messi comes, it's going to be major news. And those guys, and do not underestimate the layman's interest in what is exciting. So they're like, what is the big deal? Why is there such an uproar? Why are they clearing 3 miles of runway just in Miami for so forth? So that's interest of like, why has Miami just been turned into this crazy mad frenzy? We'll say, okay, what is the big deal? So suddenly now have the interest because it now becomes a news story. Oh my God, Messi's here. Messi, okay, who is this Messi? Why is this such a big deal? Why is this headline news everywhere? So once now have that's buzz and that's interest, like, okay, what is the big deal? And now once Messi, if he now does what he does and now starts going crazy, some may take up on the spot, but other guys are like, oh wow, this is actually interesting because the issue is that you've never really had that player of like Messi's stature coming to the MLS since Pele, because it wasn't Ibra, it wasn't Bex,
and
it wasn't Gerrard, it wasn't Lampard, it wasn't any of these dudes. No.
Yeah, and I'd say like he's on Inter Miami now. Now people know. Oh, Inter Miami's coming to DC. Oh, Inter Miami's coming to town. Oh, we're fighting for those tickets, $200, $300, $400. We got to see Messi live because he's not going to be here for 5 years. He's going to be here 1, 2, maybe 3 years up until the World Cup. I don't know. But then people, oh wow, Messi's coming to town. People are gonna get excited for Inter Miami to come to their towns because Messi's gonna play.
I never watched Chicago Fire. Hey, I'm watching Chicago Fire now, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I didn't know there was an MLS stadium near my uni. Now I might know.
Yeah, dude. Hey, all the Americans don't watch MLS.
Respect revolution,
that's
man.
disrespectful. So, AK, you're a football fan and so forth, and you had such disregard of Emirates. Didn't even know there was a bloody football stadium. That's mad.
That's revolution, man.
Let me go to BMB. What are you saying, bro, about this move?
Bro, this is a great move. Great move for the MLS team, because we've never had this type of player since like Pele. Someone who can just take the eyes of like different sport and like, oh, what's going on?
So, where are you based in America? Where are you based?
Indiana.
Oh, wow. Okay, cool.
Yeah, so I guess I get a chance to see Messi play live. So I think it's gonna be fun. But I think part of this deal is gonna be, I think, him owning the club, owning the percentage in Inter Miami.
Yeah.
I don't think he rejected $1 billion for like a year just to say, I'm just gonna take like 200 million. Nah, so I think it's a great move, because I think United States are now like, begin to like, learn more about this game, especially after the World Cup. You see,
but what kind of impact do you think he'll make, though? Do you think he's going to like raise more people to get into football by him coming there?
Yeah, because quality, I don't see how he doesn't. I don't see how he doesn't like shock people when he's playing the game. But I just think that the Inter Miami team, they just need a rebuild. So Messi's not the only one they got signed. I think that's the reason why they sacked Phil from Beckham. Had to let Phil go as the coach, and they gotta do different things. But I'm still shocked that I didn't take that Saudi Arabia deal, like $1 billion for a whole year.
See, when people say like I think when you think of it on the face value, okay, there's shock there. But when you think of it this way, that first of all, he already has a lot of money, and Messi is the kind of guy where what does the family want? And I think remember when he was doing that interview, he said that it was a big thing moving from Barcelona and Spain to Paris, but they had to move. But obviously they didn't want to move. So I think now he's like, based on just how it was maybe traumatic living the place that you've known all your life, Spain for Paris, this whole new place. Like, look, we have to go to a place. I really believe that there were only two choices. It was either back to Barcelona or to Miami. Because I think for Saudi Arabia, it was like maybe the family. It doesn't matter how much you offer us.
It's a big culture change.
Happy here.
Exactly.
It's a big culture change moving from the Gulf to the US or the Gulf to Europe and vice versa. Like, I've lived in both like regions. It's very difficult. Like, the culture change is very vast.
It's complete. Like, basically, that's why like you have to understand that again. Messi isn't destitute. He isn't poor. You see, all of us here, and on everybody watching this whole thing, all 300 guys watching. Of course, we're taking 1.5 billion because we don't have an iota of the kind of money that Messi has. But Messi, based off the money he has, he can reject 1.5 billion and he'll still be very good based on how much money he's already earned, not only in football and salaries, but in sponsorships. Bro, that Pepsi bag is good. That Adidas bag is good. Like he has, what was it called? The one he did with Kobe. Is that Fly Emirates? With the
it's Qatar Airways.
Qatar Airways. I'm sure that check was good. So, guys, he has many off-the-pitch checks that are really good. Really good. So, I think that for him, though, and also, people forget this. Okay, cool, 1.5 billion. Do you know what Apple is going to offer? 1,000%, I'm sure there's going to be a Hollywood angle in there.
Yeah.
Because,
they're giving
guys, think about this. They're probably going to get Spielberg or someone to do, like, promo stuff for like, the World Cup and everything. And 100%, Messi is going to be front and center. Hey, this is our MLS player, the GOAT, little Messi. And the check they're going to cut for
you know what it is. You know what it is, HH. You know what I think. I think the route they're going. We know that the Apple Pro Vision is coming out. He's gonna be the main face of that product. In terms of
Zima, nobody can afford 3.5K.
No. But that's the whole point. Imagine this, right? If we know how athlete sponsoring stuff makes fans and customers go crazy in terms of trying to do everything they can in order to get that product. So for them, he's the ideal face in terms of global reach, global market. And this guy also has this guy. I mean, that's why they were giving him the Apple share. Let's be honest. That's also a part of it. They're angling it that way.
They're
building up to that. I think that's the main reason why Apple wanted to get involved in the deal.
No. Because listen, that's why I say this was the perfect choice, because for Barcelona, it's like, okay, what is the financial state? Are your finances still in the whole thing? And also as well, I am playing for charity, bro. I'm not doing voluntary work. That's crazy. Because there were some Barca fans that wanted him to do voluntary work.
Does he really love the club, man?
Kenny, thank
no
you,
one's
Kenny.
playing for free,
Kenny,
bro.
thank you. There were some Barca fans that if you really love the club that's made you, play for free.
Those guys acting like they would go play for free.
Sorry, those guys are stupid. No, let me say. Anybody that thinks that you should prefer, you are stupid, bro.
Let's be honest.
This is a job at the end of the day. People are acting like
because here's the thing. So here are my choices: 1.5 bill, an Apple bag, a Hollywood bag, and whatever other sponsorship in America bag, or go play for free in Catalonia. What? What?
Especially when they did him 2 years ago. They did him 32 years ago. Why should he go play for free? It made no sense.
No one is playing for free.
No.
Especially when you're Messi. No, you're Messi.
No. Because
Messi,
here's the thing. I want to just, because after this, I just want to do it because I really want to just break down, like, if you're those, because not all, because we have Zeman here, Antonio here, Barry was here as well, but it's those Barca fans who are angry at Messi. I just want to know.
I don't get it though. Wow.
Like, but because you really and see, I get it. See, here's the thing: you can be sad that Messi won't have the proper send-off that he deserves, but you can be like, accept it. Oh, that's perfectly
like
fine.
me. That's me right now.
Yeah,
that's
basically
me.
Well, one thing is you're angry, and you don't want to blame like his father.
Yeah.
But I think then you're just being stupid.
Yeah, but I think Barca been doing too much as well. Like the president, every time we want Messi back, Xavi, like they keep mentioning the guy. It's not even at your club. You guys didn't move on every time.
They get issues to fix.
They keep bringing this guy up every time. Like, you man were challenging for league every time. I would love to have Messi back. Leave, the guy is gone. Like, focus on your stuff. Every time they keep bringing him up, and I think every time they keep bringing him up, and like they're giving these fans hope. Like, he's gonna come back.
But guys, I'll be real with you. That I'll come to Jesus. I mean, I really did feel that. I thought he'd return because my mindset was, you can't live like that. Your last thing for Barca can't be you in tears crying and leave him due to a technicality, due to your boy Bartomeu. You can't live like that, sir. That's a crazy way to live. But I just didn't know just how messed up the financial situation was. And my thing is that people are like, okay, Jace West, what is your thoughts of, like, if you love the club, play for free. If you really love the club, play for free.
This is from people that they're not in that position, so they can't comprehend. If you're sat there with $1.5 billion in your face, you say, "Nah, I'm gonna go play for free for another club." Are you? I can't say the R word on this channel. But no, you're clearly that word.
It sounds like people who never had a
It's
job.
that's like the stupidest thing ever. Like, I support Man United, but say Liverpool offer me 1.5 billion, I'm gonna go to Liverpool. I don't care. It's all about money.
Exactly.
You think I care?
Money.
You can care about a football club, but when there's money and there's all sorts of other stuff in play, you can obviously pick money over that, because you got to think about yourself in the future and all that kind of stuff,
and your family as well. Like, so I should put some no-name fans ahead of my family.
Yeah, what? And Westing played for Barcelona for free as well when he got lied to by Laporta, the same people that are there now. But why is he going to play for free for that team as well? He's really got broken relations with them.
But also, like, it sounds like little kids. Honestly, it sounds like a bunch of little kids.
This is not this. Yeah, this is not this, man. These guys, like,
you-
even if you love your job, yeah, and then or just because you love your job, you're gonna take like less money. Like, it doesn't make sense.
It's not just that Messi didn't want to wait for Barcelona. He also didn't want to be the reason why a certain Barca player must be sold or be asked to reduce wages. Who is this?
Exactly. Like, why would he be so greedy for that? Like,
it just wasn't viable.
I gotta be honest. Regardless, those players should be sold. Regardless, because he's still in
I think that player would be like Frankie. It's gonna be Frankie because
no, it's not. It's not Frankie. They're looking at selling what is it? Ansu Fati, Ferran, and Frank Kessie.
Yeah, Ferran has been.
No one's gonna take those players. Like, who's gonna sign Ansu?
Nah, you see, I don't. You see when people say that, it's like the Havertz. Like, people, there's always clubs that are gonna be buying these players.
This is where you have to leave. You see, look at this. Barcelona not getting Messi back has made my love reduce for that club.
No,
he's a fake.
What? Some of these Barcelona, like you guys just put like 30 or 100 levers last summer. You know you're in financial trouble, and you're still acting as if like you guys, you don't have the money for it. Like, you just want to sign the guy back, and then when your club goes under, you're gonna be, what happened to the club? Why did it happen? Obviously, you wanted Messi back so much.
You didn't get free transfers in Gundogan, let alone Mendy's and all that.
My thing is, here's the thing. There's certain things I agree with you guys in the sense that Messi shouldn't come back. It doesn't make from a financial standpoint. But the whole idea of like selling those players won't do anything when the majority of them are some high earners or free agents that you got that you could actually earn money from. Like Frank Kessie, going around for 30 to 20 mil. That's the thing is we have to do clear offs in order to make signings. But I agree with the aspect where it's like you can't be going back for Messi. Even though I do think Gundogan is still an amazing player, I would still sign him. I mean, let's not try to act like Gundogan wouldn't start for your team, for every team here.
Yes,
let's stay a little bit humble, Chelsea fans and Man United fans. Like, let's just keep the reality, man.
HH, thanks for Kovacic, bro.
He hasn't gone, so I don't know where he's
sad about Conte.
Apparently, there's a deal for Mahrez to go to Saudi Arabia.
Yeah,
Gundogan might go too. Both Mahrez and Gundogan might go.
What Saudi?
Yeah, what I'm saying is Azai is going to Al-Nassr as well.
This is just wild, man. This is wild.
I mean, if I'm being honest, it's better for Barcelona.
That's actually an interesting question. Do you see whether there's a scenario like the last year of his career, he does like a 1 year like charity thing, or like a 2 month thing?
I think he will get a send off. He will get like a send off. He won't be a player at the club, but I think when the new Camp Nou gets made,
best,
the new Camp Nou is going to be made.
He's going to get a charity game, and that's it.
Yep.
I think he's just going to get a send off in the new Camp Nou, like when they open it up. He'll get like a send off because they did his Jorge Messi and Laporta did meet. So if they knew that the deal wasn't going to be done and they talked about it, because we don't know what happened. We weren't there. Maybe they discussed, because I've been hearing rumors that, hey, Messi, you'll get a nice send-off. You get a proper send-off in a way. Not really proper, but you know what I mean.
Let me make it this. So, QC8. Minimum resale of tickets going 7 times the price in 2 hours.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wait, what tickets?
For the game.
Oh, resale. Oh, wow, bro.
You're gonna make bad money.
Guys, you know what? Oh, wait, let me go to eBay. Bro, imagine the ticket prices for this thing right now.
Know how to resell. I'm telling you. They know the Messi effect.
I told you, if Messi's coming to town, people will be fighting for tickets, dude.
Oh, no. 100%.
They will be getting their mortgages and stuff in bank check.
Bro, those things are going to sell like hotcakes, bro. Guy, bro, this is the chance to see the guy live. Bro,
I think because we don't know when he's gonna play his first game. So
you think so? I think it's gonna be next year. No, this gonna be
guys, check this out, guys. It has been gone, guys. It has been gone, man. Check this out. I don't know whether this is real. Check this out. Hold on. Let me share the screen.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh my,
So guys, if you listen, I've gone to eBay and basically tickets for Messi debut, Inter Miami 2023. The starting bid is currently $5,000.
You might as well just get an Apple Vision Pro, man.
It's a Porto ticket.
I never get why people are.
It's a Porto Barca ticket. Oh my god.
This is crazy, man. Oh my god.
So
and you know someone's going to buy as well.
And you see, Kenny, someone is going to buy.
Someone is going to buy.
Casey will buy it.
No. Some Indian will buy that. They won't realize.
Basically, Casey will buy. See, this is crazy, man.
This is crazy.
That's just
wait, Arman. Why even say that? You say I cannot afford. So we're actually thinking of even saving up and so forth. Arman, no one on this channel can afford to pay 5,000 grand, five grand for that, bro.
No, I definitely can.
That's crazy.
See, that's what I want to know how much those tickets will be. See, and that's just for the preseason.
Yeah, the real game.
That's a fake ticket.
No, that's a fake. That's an old ticket.
It's a Barca
No. But my whole point is that someone is going to buy it. That's my whole.
No, yes. No, but I mean, like for actual ticket to go and see him, it's not going to be that expensive.
Bro.
Yeah, no, but I mean, like, to go and see him at the stadium, it's not going to be that expensive.
It's not going to be that more than 400, I think.
It'd be like no more.
Yeah.
No more than 500. 500.
Yeah, 500.
So what's it called? Where are we? So let's hit this one here. Shout out to your boy Tino Rose. Thank you for the dub, bro. Thank you for that dub, man. Guys, can we please have the mature conversation of where he makes more money, Saudi or MLS? He has achieved everything on the pitch. It's not about him making money for his family. Where he makes more money.
MLS is a better deal.
MLS long term.
MLS better deal.
Boom. Long term. See, Saudi, boom, 1.5 bill. But the issue with MLS is because of the American market, especially the entertainment market, there is so much potential to make so much more money. So when you just look at the partnership with Apple, the partnership with the Copa America, the partnership with the World Cup as well, because guys, trust me, 2026 you're gonna have bringing Paramount, bringing Universal, all these huge massive movie companies will all be producing content for it. And Messi is going to be front and center of all of the advertising things, and that is going to guys, look at all of the Marvel movies and everything. Guys, Disney is going to be involved as well. Disney will be involved.
We might see Messi in the movie.
That's Disney.
We can see him in the movie though.
Messi is fighting. What's that? Is fighting Kang. Messi's fighting Kang.
Messi's gonna be the next Avengers.
Messi and Spidey, bro. It's gonna be Messi and Spidey. Basically, Messi's special powers he basically just kicks a ball and everything. He
he has the World Cup. He just brings the World Cup and it destroys everything.
No, so is everyone in agreement that he makes more money MLS than Saudi, or do you think no?
Short term,
MLS is literally
long term. Yeah, like
short term.
I think
Saudi, long term, it's MLS.
Saudi is guaranteed. MLS.
Let me hear from AK. So AK, what's it? AK.
Saudi is guaranteed money, like 1.5 million guaranteed. MLS, it's not as much guaranteed money, but there's the potential to make a lot more than what you make in Saudi.
But that's the thing. He is gonna make more though. Like you realize the stuff with Apple,
the push that they make worldwide, like
stake of the club, bro. Owning stake of that Inter Miami club.
Owning a stake is no. But then again, it's like so. Hold on. So is a stake in MLS or in Apple?
I think
no. I think
because my thing is if it's a stake in MLS. How profitable is that, and how much money are you making?
Wait. So it's a share of Apple's revenue generated by the MLS season pass, also a share of Adidas profits from his MLS arrival. When he retires, an option to buy a new MLS club.
I knew it was going back. I knew. I just knew that.
Yeah, like he's gonna do what Beckham did.
That's okay.
Beckham and Messi in the it's gonna go worldwide.
But you see, for example, I think Beckham bought the club for like 50 mil or something, and now the club is like worth like 4 or 5 times more. So it depends. The contract.
That's way better than the Saudi deal. Like,
Saudi can get money. Like Messi can still do a lot. They can put in movies. They can put in like different stuff.
Wait, hold on. So Jose Correa, USA PR on Messi will destroy. You see, and that's my thing.
That's why I'm saying
you see, all the Saudi Pro League has is just crazy money.
Yeah.
But guys, this is the land of Hollywood, bro. This is the land of entertainment.
But also, it's just
I'm sorry. Nobody. You see, say what they want about America with regards to how they view football, soccer, and everything, but nobody touches America for entertainment. No one touches it. So in terms of just like presentation and big time and glitz, you're not touching
it's
America.
Showtime.
So.
It's Showtime in the US.
It's Showtime, which was supposed to be Todd Bowley, but back-to-back World Cups for Argentina. Hashtag HH. No, yeah. Look, if I see him in 2026, there's a tax. Casey, tickets going for $400 a minute for New York Red Bull versus Miami.
Whoa.
No
one knows when he's going to play. No one knows when he's going to play anyway.
No one knows when he's going to play.
We don't even know when he's going to play. Look at the ticket price.
But someone is going to buy these tickets because people are searching. You see, this is when, if you're like a seller, get people now in a frenzy when they're not thinking straight. Because somebody who isn't thinking straight, who's just hyped and has money to burn, will buy $400 and decide, oh, he's actually not going to play that freaking game. And you're like, sorry, no refunds, bro. No refunds.
You know what's interesting that we didn't talk about, though, is that I think, like, in a way, all these legends leaving and stuff and teams changing up, this is the Champions League next year, guys. Ooh, looking real good. The Champions League's looking real good. Everything's changing.
Yeah.
Everything's changing. Hey, no excuses for Mbappe.
No excuses.
We'll get
no Messi, no Neymar. Come on.
Wait, for free?
Well, yeah,
he's gonna get hold.
Why wouldn't he get that?
Merciful. You're acting as if you can't afford it or something like.
Right. Breaking news.
Merciful.
Millionaire gets.
I'll drop a break.
Messi.
They probably
Messi myself. Like I said, half of Messi ain't you, bro. He can afford like 10 of those. He can afford 10 of those.
He's gonna go broke if he buys one. He's gonna end up in the streets or something.
Messi's also getting back from Liverpool. Oh my god! Oh yeah,
even at the HH, Messi is also getting a bag from.
Yes.
You mean a bag? You mean the bag or okay? I think he means a bag as in like.
Messi has a deal.
Messi has a Louis Vuitton bag.
Messi doing fashion.
With a one Louis Vuitton bag, but no, it's gonna get back. It's gonna get back for sure.
Messi doing fashion.
Here we go, baby. Like the video, yeah, man. Look, man. I just want to see. If Messi balls out and goes crazy, which he should against MLS defenders, not who, let's be real, are not legal Ubers to defenders. It's because for me, I'm just here about the concept. I just want to laugh.
Yeah,
I just want to laugh because
I think Sergio Biscuit's going to join them.
The footage I've seen from MLS, if you just put Messi up in there, bro, it's going to be hilarious. Oh, guys, look, man, let's be out there. So, guys, we'll be back here for another show tonight looking at Kansai. We're going to talk Kansai and Saudi Pro League. And also Jude Bellingham to Real Madrid.
He's finally going to be able to upgrade from the mini, man.
Okay, you know what?
Oh, yeah, for the...
Let's get it.